Hello, friends. Welcome to day 88 of my 90-day code challenge. Let me ask you a simple but powerful question. What kind of India will we leave for our children and the generation to come? We often talk about what India should give us: better roads, better governance, better opportunities. But how often do we stop and ask, what are we giving back to India? And that brings us to today's theme: legacy and responsibility. Remember this quote: the India we pass on to the next generation will be our true identity. Over the next few minutes, let us dive deep into this idea. How our daily choice, our actions, and our sense of responsibility can shape the Indias of tomorrow. Growing up, I often hear people complain: the government should do this, the leaders should do that. But rarely did I hear people say, this is my responsibility. Friends, the truth is this: a nation is not just built by its leader, a nation is built by its citizens. Think about it. If every Indian followed traffic rules, accident would reduce drastically. If every Indian paid taxes honestly, the economy would be fair stronger. If every Indian took care of their neighborhood, India would truly be clean. The point is clear. The India of tomorrow depends on the responsibility we take today. Let me share a short story. In a small town, people were waiting for the municipality to fix the garbage problem. One day, a group of young students started cleaning the streets themselves. Slowly, shopkeepers joined, families joined, and the entire area transformed. That community left behind not just clean streets but a culture of responsibility for the next generation. This is the essence of today's masses. We do not inherit India from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. Let me give you three pillars of structures and depth. First, personal responsibility. Every transformation begins at the personal level. Honesty in work, discipline in habits, respect in interactions. The India our children inherit will be a reflection of these values. If we normalize corruption, shortcuts, and irresponsibilities, they will inherit the same culture. But if we normalize integrity, responsibility, and excellence, we gift them a stronger India. Second, social responsibility. A nation is built on communities. When we contribute to our society by mentoring young people, supporting local initiatives, or even just spread positivity, we create an environment where the next generation feels safe and inspired. Imagine an India where every neighborhood takes care of its own cleanliness, its education, its harmony. That is the foundation of a strong nation. Third, national responsibility. India today is the youngest nation in the world. over 65% of our population is below the age of 35 years. This youth power is not just energy, it is a responsibility. Startups, innovations, cultural impact, global achievements, these are the building blocks of tomorrow's India. And it is our duty to set the stage for this generation so they can carry the nation to even greater heights. Legacy is not what we say, legacy is what we leave behind. Friends, in my book too, I often emphasize this exact thought that change does not start outside, it starts within us. I have written about discipline, leadership, growth, and resilience because I believe individuals build nations. If people become stronger, if the society becomes stronger, if society becomes stronger, the nation becomes stronger. Every book I write is not just for a personal growth, but for a national growth. Because when citizens grow, India grows. If you want to explore this deeper, you will find the links to my books in the description. There are my small contribution to the legacy we are leaving behind. So friends, as we stand on day 88 of this challenge, I invite you to reflect deeply. What kind of India will you create for your children? Will it be in an India of honesty, discipline, and growth, or an India of excuse, shortcuts, and blame? The choice is yours. Every actions we take today is a seed, and these seeds will bloom into the India of tomorrow. So tonight, make a promise to yourself that you will take one action that strengthens India's future, that you will be a role model for the next generation, that your legacy will be an India you are proud to leave behind. Comment below and share your promise, because when one person share, it inspires others, and together we create momentum for a change. Friends, remember this always: the India we pass on to the next generation will be our true identity. My India, my contribution. Jai Hind.